Hello everybody and thanks for joining us. We are set for the first game. This is the first Momentum One Day International. It is the first of 5 between South Africa and Sri Lanka, and conditions here in Johannesburg are absolutely superb. Okay, here we go. The start of 5. Almost the start of 5. Well, that's whipped away. That is a very good shot. That's a nice way to get going.
Take 2. I'll take 4, says the Queller.
Played against Sri Lanka in 1 days. That's a nice drive. Also through the covers, through extra cover. This outfield is very quick. That's gone for 4. We haven't had rain here for a couple of days.
No, probably not. It's been burning here, so it's dried up.
Yeah, that was interesting, that comment that Faf du Plessis made of the toss. Neither was Sean Pollock in his look at the pitch, along with Victor Mputsang. At the Wanderers, when the track's a little bit tacky and there's something in it, there's normally been some thunderstorms.
They've to it here.
It was in the air for a while, but it's screaming away.
Shouldn't worry about that, Ngidi.
That's the wicket. There's the first one. And Gadi's picked one up. He'll be delighted about that. That's something he'd have been thinking about for a long, long time.
The Queller's innings comes to an end. A short one. Nothing delivery. Nothing shot. And an easy catch. Holding up in the pitch. That's exactly what happened. And that's the second time I've seen him get out like that.
There's an edge and it's gone over the top of the slips and it's whistled away for a boundary. There's not much in this. Couple of it for 4. That is a beautiful shot. That is nicely played.
Off the mark with the boundary, Kusal Pereira. He's been in great form.
Schedule, by the way. Chopped it on. And Gadi struck again. He's beaming. He's into the national colours. He's now into the Sri Lankan lineup and he's got 2.
Both openers. Ngidi has accounted for. Taranga. That's where he scores his runs. And it's around that line that he loses his wicket more often than not. With on offer, he throws his hands. Ngidi.
It's a beautiful drive. That is a lovely drive, straight down the ground. It's gone for 4. It's a nice way to finish that over. Let's not forget also Markram has certainly proved himself at.
Quite high, that. Yeah, good bouncy pitch. It's looked a pretty good one. Over the top and gone for 4. Not in control at all, Oshada Fernando, but he'll take those. Shot, beautifully played. So well struck too, and it's gone all the way for 6. Got that all right. Just a beautiful shot, right out of.
He had 2 minds, Queenie. Oh no, look at that.
There's a shot for you on drive. Little flick of the back foot as well as he plays it. 4 runs. Oh yes, oh beautiful. That is some shot. Straight back over the bowler's head. 6 to finish. Superb by Fernando. Just to cap it off. There you go, straight through. He's still coming forward there, Oshada Fernando. Shot, beautifully played. That's a top shot for 4.
Is that crack like a shot? through the covers. You know, the player's decision board. Does he have someone who puts?
He's gone with those shots, hasn't he? He's gone at them. They're happy to go over the top. And he's going to be forcing a player back.
18 balls going down to third man. Up and over, slightly full from Nokia, and that's beautifully played. We saw a lot of these shots through the Test series, Pereira. He loves that area.
And it's just about the length. If you just pitch the ball up, both of them, not shy to try and hit the ball over the top. And it's been...
It's over again. This time, I'm not too sure he was in 100% control, but the result is good. Bit of width over backward point. Oh, it's a big appeal. He's got him. He's walked off. Has Pereira. And that's exactly what we were talking about. Imran Tahir into the attack. He often does this for South Africa. Breaks partnerships, picks up wickets. And he's done the tonic again.
Googly normally bows it regularly to the left-handers, and a wonderful catch that is from Quinton de Kock.
Straight away it's a googly. And Imran Tahir thought he had 2 and 2. This could be close. Oh, he's given him. The finger goes up and Mendes is going to have it checked out. Imran Tahir has gone away in his celebrations. He believes it's good to go, but Mendes wants to have a look. Line, contact in line. Oh, there we go. Good review. Oh, there's a mix-up. And he's got him. I think he'll be on his way. It'll be sent upstairs, but the South Africans are confident. It was a yes, no, wait, maybe. Eventually, Fernando came through. It looks like he's not going to achieve the milestone of 50 on debut. It looks like he's going to be on his way. And that's the perfect answer for South Africa.
Game. Shot. One bounce. No more than a meter inside the boundary.
The partnership is built here and the innings taken deep. This sort of Pereira is next. And then there's not a lot of batting.
Got through. Tahir has some more work to do. Gone a long way up and just enough to evade Ndidi at mid-on.
Oh, that's nicely played on the leg side. There was so much pressure building. They had to get a boundary, really, and they did. So that's a good over, actually, for Maldi. Now, that's gone high. I think it's going to be landing in a vacant area just. Good work from Rabada. Couldn't quite get there. That is superb. Solid connection, and that whistles away for a boundary. Brings up the 50 stand as well. That's fine. And it's also 4.
Most definitely they can.
Now that is superbly played. That is a wonderful stroke. That came from nowhere for 6.
Happy to throw the ball back. That's a smash.
Just a smack at Miles. And Gidi. Again, it's fine. Fine with that angle that he bowls. He just slides the up and down the leg side, and Gidi.
Too straight from Gidi. With it. Sri Lanka.
Calling for 2 straight away. Touch and go. Again, really good work. Newlands. A little bit leg side, and that is intelligent cricket. Man was inside the circle. He realised he was there. That is really intelligent work from Mendes. Brings up 50 as well.
Just past. Too far for Quinton de Kock. 4 runs to Sri Lanka. bowling. Yeah, good turn. A little bit of drift as well. Classical leg spin. Goodness, that is close. Call that if you will. I don't know that there's anything behind the line, but I don't know there isn't. There it is. Given out. It's 5.5. Catch and gone. Away he goes. He's been really good today. Excellent stuff from Imran Tahir. It's a third for him.
Bowled a couple of googlies, but this one is perfect. And the man up in the ring, Mendes feels that he can get a boundary on the offside.
Up in the air. Oh dear. Misjudged. Run out. Yes, out. Goodness gracious. Yeah, here's the shot first of all. He's looking to go over the top, mid-off is up in the circle. Goes a long way up. Van der Dussen thinks he can pedal back, and you make the decision straight away. So if you don't turn, you can't then halfway decide to turn, because then it's too late. Gone. There's another one. Rabada finally gets one. Oh, it's falling apart for the Sri Lankans.
Them and making sure that you put the opposition under pressure. It's just the leading edge. Brilliant pace by Kagiso Rabada.
Effective. Well, he got one there.
Yeah, that's his first wicket in international cricket. You can see the elation. A little bit of movement away. He finds the outside edge.
Yeah, the first one is always very important. Good catch by Quinton de Kock. Was
Slow ball. I told you, stay away from the slow balls to Malinga. He picks those and he puts them away. Great shot by Mali. End of the over. 2:25 for now.
was still there.
That's nicely played again. One bounce. Drag down of length from Ngidi. Malinga's all over it like a rash again. He's middled it, picked out Imran Tahir, and that's the end of the innings. It was a drag down from Lungi Ngidi. He picked up 2 wickets early on today, the initial breakthroughs for South Africa, and he wraps up the innings. He ends on 3 for 60 and 10. South Africa will have to chase 2-3-2, the run rate of 4.64. You would think that they should have the firepower to get over the line, but as Imran Tahir said, the wicket is slow.
Oh, nearly dragged it on. Beautiful nut. I don't know that there was anything. There was a sound, but it sounded like pad. About the decision and saying no, he thinks it's pad. There it is. It just flicks the top of the pad. That's nicely played. Really good balance from Quinton de Kock, and it'll be the first boundary for South Africa. Top shot. Shot. And it's a good hand on it as well, which will prevent it going to the fence. They'll take 2. Don't know which one it was. If you don't know which one it is, you've missed a good thing. That's a good thing right there. Good thing from Quinton de Kock. Just nudged into that onside. Has he got it? He has got it. It's a top catch, I tell you, because it's an inside edge and it's dipping all the while as it goes towards Dick Weller. Superb job to get the first.
Needed that. They get one. It's Hendricks. And again, Pommy, that fuller length. Wish for Fernando, still searching for it. Gets a little bit of movement in.
Yeah, the action is one that
For a boundary. Very impressed. Slightly shorter.
Well played. Really well played shot that, and it's good field and great effort, but it's not going to stop it from going for 4. picked it and decided he'd go over the top. Quinton de Kock didn't quite strike it because of the pace taken off. Also have to recognize who in your opposition do best at whichever grounds.
Was run out.
Beautifully driven for 4. Faf du Plessis with the second boundary.
Only into its 3rd over. And that's what happens with the white ball. Got to try and make it count. Whenever there's an opportunity. 20. Working the gaps. This is brilliant from the South African captain. Comes back in.
It's through. It'll be 4 more. A really good start. Got something on it. It's a teaser. It's a teaser. Oh, not going to get there.
That's a good shot. That's nicely played. That's nice work from Faf du Plessis, showing his experience and showing the fact that.
Nice to watch.
Nicely. And those sort of shots as well. That's a beauty. Advancing down the track. That is a great shot from Faf du Plessis.
Faf du Plessis.
And going down the surface. Slap that too. That one's right out of the screws. Straight into the change room, the changing area of the ground. Oh my goodness gracious me. How can that happen? That's what Tahir Pereira is saying. Yeah, I think I'd do the same thing and get off strike. Oh, there's going to be bonus runs here. This is going to go all the way, I think. Yes, it is. The dive's on. The big dive was on, but in vain.
That's nicely played. Du Plessis was looking to cut loose. He was looking for a ball he could put away. He picked up his area square of the wicket and played it well. This is a top edge, but it's going to go all the way. Vic was just touching about playing at the Wanderers. The ball flies here at altitude and brings up the 50 for Faf du Plessis.
A wonderful innings this by the captain.
Boundary, followed up by maximum. And he's followed it up with a very good shot. Use of the feet, gets to the pitch. And this is the South African captain putting the pressure on Sri Lanka. Oh, that's nicely played by Quinton de Kock. It really has a shot that he's found over the last few months. We saw it a lot throughout the test match. He is so comfortable playing it. Another massive appeal. Oh, that's brilliant. That's hit with some immense power and timing by Quinton de Kock.
Yeah, that brings 50 up for Quinton de Kock. He's 19th ODI 50. And what a wonderful way to bring it up. You can actually...
Straight away, there's a call of 2 as it beats the inner ring. Beautiful. Or is it enough? From our position up on the boundary, it looked like he had absolutely middled it. It ends up in the boundary. That's nicely played as well. In the second power play, you have to have 5 people in the circle. Sri Lanka, they're deciding to attack. They've got the slip in place, but if
the previous over, he reverse swept, he went for 4, and all of a sudden he can be settled. Now Sandakan has been brought in to do a job. Pumps him over.
One through the leg side, now one through the offside.
And he's just unsettled him here because he knows that Quinton de Kock will pop him over mid-wicket now.
Talked about that sweep shot. 3 boundaries in a row, and this one was played so nonchalantly.
Yeah, control.
There's that reverse sweep once again. Goes all the way.
He's playing some wonderful shots. Not for the first time, the reverse sweep, and very effectively. Finer.
Wow. Just hitting it where he feels like. 35 runs now scored off the last 14 balls. Found the gap. Seemed as if it was going fairly close to the man at mid-off. Lanka at one point.
Right into it.
That's 4 more. Someone is in a hurry. It's spun. It certainly spun. And given, just may think it was a bit high, Quinton de Kock.
He was caught on the back foot. He wants some help from his captain, and he gets it. So he's taken the review.
Quinton is hoping for height and straightened.
Well bowled and well played. Really good Yorker, that, the order. Duck hook for 4. Ends the over. Get early wickets. Nicely played. Really good sweep shot, that. Ball leg side, and he knows where the gap is. Picked it to perfection. Shot. Tossed up and dismissed. Got to the and they have to try and get runs off these spinners. It's through. It'll go for 4 as well.
And a nasty compiled 100 it's been. Du Plessis goes to 3 figures. It's his 11th 100 in one-day international cricket, his 3rd against Sri Lanka and the 2nd at the Wanderers. And he's been absolutely superb. Got in early, batting at number 3 this time round. And he got himself in and really made it count. An exquisite batting performance. And that's nasty put away as well. He'll go to the boundary. Van der Dussen also finding some good form and playing some good. Whips that one away and be able to get back comfortably for the 2nd. I think that was the one he was looking for, to pop over the top, Vic. So that's beautifully put away. A slight drag down from Fernando. And Du Plessis, who's already got 100 on the board, quickly onto it. That's up and over, and that'll also end up at the boundary ropes. So a bit of an assault here by Du Plessis to try and end things. That over cost Sri Lanka 11, 228 for 2. Back at deep mid-wicket. He whips it to the leg side and completes the victory for South Africa. A convincing, comfortable victory for them. They win by 8 wickets. With just over 11 overs to spare. So it's well played by the approach to winning the toss and deciding to bowl first through the efforts of Tahir and Ngidi. It was whether they could get off to a decent start. Well, they did. And performance from Du Plessis, getting his 11th one-day international 100, meant that they got over line comfortably and South Africa win by 8 wickets.